Hello, Ice here, time wasters. I've decided to return to the idea of some sort of random upgrades challenge. I put all the useful meta progress back at 1 rank each, and the time or space cubes stuff is all that's maxed. My random number of the day was 4, and I'm gonna do things slightly differently this time, as long as I decide in advance what direction I'm going to press for a level up, or what slot to take. I can take any slot. It just needs to be chosen before the level up pops up. So at the start, I'm just gonna choose the first slot. But then, in case crew can't actually appear in the first slot, I'm gonna shift to the second slot once all my weapons are full. And then once all my crew is full, back to the first for the rest of the run. Alright, so that wasn't a weapon. Didn't expect it to necessarily be one. Oh, nice, a 5-pack. Was there a space cube? Or, I mean, the time cube? I keep mixing up time and space. Not a problem in real life for me. Okay, we got laser strike. Fireballs. Laser damage. I have not seen a laser yet. They sure take their time. Alright, first slot is shields. Gold magnet range. I didn't think of any topics in advance. Fireball damage, by the way. Yeah, I guess school's starting for some people, but that hasn't been relevant for me in like a decade. Unsurprisingly, a person whose childhood memories are of the SNES, no longer in school. Continuous fire rate on lasers. No, I haven't been playing much of interest off camera lately. Mostly been chilling with some incremental progress games. That is the same genre as Cookie Clicker. Some people call them idle games, but then you might confuse them with idle games. Okay, that was my 4th weapon, so I start hitting left, which immediately gets me Corrosia. But yeah, there's IDLE and IDOL. You know, they're usually rhythm games featuring various characters. But no, I've been playing like Orb of Creation, and I recently started playing Unnamed Space Idol. I feel like once you start putting unnamed in your logo, though, that's just your name. Kind of like how Project Triangle Strategy, Octopath Traveler. It was the working title, and then they released a demo, and it's like, you've had a demo, that's your name now. Marketing would probably kill you if you changed the name now. Gold magnet range. Yeah, I mean, they pass time. I kind of want to get back into Ori and the Blind, or not in the Blind Forest. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I started a hard mode file, and I haven't finished it. I guess, I don't think I've really talked about it, but this year I've really been focusing on a few more objectives. Not like a ton. I should probably finish the previous sentence first. Some objectives from a group called Challenge Enthusiasts. At least I don't think I've mentioned this already. I played a bunch of Poyo Fever? Not Poyo Fever. What are the games? Puyo Tetris. Got max percentage in story mode in the 2 games. Let's see. I also, the Death's Door Umbrella percent thing was for challenge enthusiasts. That was a bit more on camera. I feel like besides Ori and the Will of the Wisps off camera, I started one other challenge enthusiast objective, but I'm not thinking of what it was, and I also just could be straight up wrong. So yeah, that's kind of shaped my gaming this year, though. We've got some extremes in either I choose the minimum challenge or I choose for or I choose things that are actually acknowledged as challenges. Also, I played Pikmin 4 and it was excellent. Yeah, I feel like I had something more to say about something there. Alright, I don't even know what I'm taking. I'm hitting up again. Bye. Yeah, I guess, in the on-camera realm, challenge enthusiasts also influenced the Hades series. There's a reason I wanted 32 heat with every weapon. Although that objective isn't even worth points anymore, so that's funny. At least I think it was worth points before. I could simply be wrong. It's still on my profile though, so that's neat. Yeah, I'm officially a C rank challenge gamer as of this year. And honestly, that sounds about right. I've seen some of the harder challenges on the website. I'm not an A rank challenge gamer, that's for sure. Oh, Hollow Knight. That was another thing that was influenced by challenge enthusiasts. Although, like, I kind of wanted to get all the achievements anyway once I had started picking them up because of Archipelago. But, yeah, I got points from the, it was a 2 achievement objective. I needed both the 112% clear and the, Hall of Gods, or not Hall of Gods, Pantheon ending. Got home. Only took me 3 tries to find the word I was looking for. But yeah, I mostly haven't had challenge enthusiasts influence the content though, because as kind of was mentioned when I was talking about like Gradius and Darius Twin and stuff, I like to pick things for the channel that I'm pretty sure I can finish. Because I like to move on and show a variety of cool games. Although it might have been kind of funny with the Puyo Tetris trying to actively not kill people so I could get points, or alternatively, trying to make my first attack like a 5 or 6 chain in Puyo and just getting all the points required for a 3 or 4 star all at once. Especially in the RPG or skill battles or whatever in Puyo Tetris 2. Accidentally killing the enemies was a big deal. Of course, survival was an issue too. That mode is brutal. HP, like, is worthless. I guess, what do I think about our actual setup? I'm largely not even paying attention to the wolves, as usual. I'm sure they're doing work. That is wolf ships, not actual wolves. fireballs are fine. I wonder, did I line up any captains? Oh, hey, I actually could get super fireballs. The katanas are fine. Yeah, katanas are helping with the boss damage with such an unfocused build. I like the fact that I have them. And of course we could get the super summons. Yeah, one thing I really need to get back and finish for challenge enthusiasts is ukulele and the impossible lair. I got all the shields while going for the like 100% achievement, which is an objective. And then like I tried the impossible lair like 2 or 3 times and was like, yeah, that's enough. Just should like open the game after like 2 or 3 years of not playing and just beat the impossible lair. And then I think I still need to grind whatever the currency was called to purchase a few tonics. Challenge enthusiast goals usually aren't grindy, but that one has just some incidental grinding, which can be made a lot easier if you actually use the tonics that make the game harder. Or maybe not easier, but faster. I feel like the shop's been giving me magnet upgrades a lot. Yeah, I should probably put the Challenge Enthusiasts website in the description. I don't normally talk about it because I'm not even sure how much that community likes being talked about. Yeah, I've been very on and off in thinking about it too. Like, I'll go a year with only doing like one objective or like even only attempting one objective and not necessarily doing it. But I've technically been in that group since I did the Remnants of Nazith playthrough. Someone on the Remnants of Nazith server was like, hey, I noticed on your Steam profile that you're displaying a One Step from Eden achievement, which is worth like 50 points, which is enough to join the Discord and talk or something. I don't know if they have that rule anymore, or if I'm completely misremembering it. There was something about getting 50 points. Most objectives I'm going for these days are worth only like 10 or 20. You know, little baby challenges for the working person. Oh, we're at the wave 60 already? Time sure flies when I'm going about something going on about something completely random. Yeah, I think one challenge I would probably attempt on camera, if I were to get serious about it, would be Downwell hard mode. I also have a list of things that I was just like thinking of doing, not necessarily on camera. You know, it would be fun to someday be like a B rank gamer. I guess I should throw the word challenge in there. B rank challenge gamer. I think it was said at some point on the server when I was actually reading the chat that like pretty much anyone on Challenge Enthusiasts is an above average gamer. At least in terms of like variety of games, most likely. Or no, I said that wrong. What did I intend to say? No, maybe I said it right. I guess, yeah, the sort of person interested in challenge gaming probably plays a larger variety of games and is decently good at them than the average gamer. I don't know if that's completely accurate. I think a lot of gamers like to just dabble in games. But it feels cool to have someone suggest it, so doesn't hurt me if I believe it. Maybe I should aim at the boss. I'm running out of things to say. We've got to get through 60 more waves, and we can get going on those waves once the boss actually dies. I guess, what do I call this video? I guess you already know what it's called. That's not a very interesting thing to talk about. I was thinking, when I thought of the variation rule of hitting left when I had all my weapons but not all my crew, I should still parody the Hollow Cure achievement and call it like some thoughts instead of no thoughts. Then I don't know what to do with the second half of the phrase. Some thoughts head half full. That doesn't work. Like, you can say it, but it's not funny. Much like I'm not funny. You know, I play games, and I try not to be frustrating to watch. And that's the channel's whole gimmick. You're not here for the humor, probably. If you are, I'd like to know. And what's your favorite joke? Not necessarily one said by me, just like in general. I feel like my brand of humor isn't necessarily even jokes. It's just like, well, that thing that happened sure was funny. Laser strike upgrades. That's not fire or wolf ships. Oh, I'm just gonna die here, aren't I? Oops. Well, I've successfully stalled another episode until the actual next challenge comes out. Yeah, it turns out having level 14 laser strike and not a lot of levels in the other weapons was not great. Also, none of my captains had any ability to push enemies. Yeah, I could probably roll a better random build at some point, but I'm not gonna run it back now on account of yesterday's Everhood video was very long, and it was recorded just before I did this. Anyway, better luck next time to me, I guess, and see ya.